I did not even know these bags were a thing, but when I saw everybody else swarming them, wanting them.
They're coming in, rude, pushing people around.
Oh my God.
Front door Trader Joe's, and then the line starts wrapping around.
What in the world?
And one thing about the people who love a good old Trader Joe's mini tote bag is they love a line. They love chaos. I'd even go as far as to say they love going to jail. You may be thinking, Symone, why would you say all of this? It's just a Trader Joe's mini tote bag, right? But before I could even get done playing with my chin hairs, I received this breaking news. Trader Joe mini tote canvas bags are here, and people already getting arrested for fighting. Guess we can stop complaining about gas. And I said, my, you don't say. So I did a little digging, and it says here, Trader Joe's new mini striped pastel totes. And this is what it looks like, y'all. This is what has the internet in an uproar. More Trader Joe's tote bags. As if we needed this, because they launch what seems to be every couple of months. But I digress. I needed to see from Trader Joe's itself what is really going on. And on their website, of course, they hit y'all with the same okie doke. Limited time. On the bright side, they're only $2.99, right? And according to TraderJoe's.com, when it comes to our reusable bags, our customers have made themselves abundantly clear. The smaller the tote, the bigger the sensation.
Sensational.
What in the future is going on here? But I digress. And they go on to say, when we first introduced our mini canvas totes, we were so pleasantly surprised by their rapturous reception that we are bringing in even more mini totes. Oh, but this time in a series of striped colorways to celebrate summer's arrival. Cause y'all didn't get it yet. Striped? It wasn't striped last time. But wait a minute. Indeed, for a limited time only, you can find Trader Joe's mini tote canvas bags available in pale pink, sky blue, seafoam green, or desert sand stripe at your neighborhood Trader Joe's. And you want to know what I find funny? It's the last bit of this article on the website that says, and with their special seasonal striped hues, they also make seriously great summer gift bags when filled with s'mores. Ingredients from Trader Joe's. Oh, but here's the real kicker. Especially if the recipient happens to be a dedicated Trader Joe's tote bag collector. They just told you to get activated, power up, no Power Rangers. But get activated if you're a what? Dedicated Trader Joe's tote bag collector? And dedicated might be the right word, Trader Joe's. Some people might even argue greed is a better one, because on this video it says the greed they talk about in the Bible. My. Can't confirm nor deny, leading some people to say it's never that serious. Or is it? Because didn't we just have this happen a few months ago? At this point, I'm considering maybe it was just practice for the mini striped Trader Joe tote bags. All the other trends perhaps were a warm-up, if you will, leading some to say this is so embarrassing, it's just a bag. Another saying, how are they not embarrassed? Trader Joe's literally restocks a week later and there's never lines after that. Others saying, all this and I've never seen one being used in public. And matter of fact, I'm not sure if I can remember seeing it either. What about you? Comment down below. You think they're paid actors? Can't confirm nor deny. But there's too many people lined up in this line for it to just be a bunch of paid actors, don't you think? Because do y'all see this line wrapping around blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks full of people? And I thought everybody was broke, because people sure do have a lot of time on their hands nowadays, don't you think? Or better yet, they have a lot of tote bags on their arms. Wink, wink, wink. My wink ain't working. And I knew y'all were in too deep when y'all started doing money spreads with the Trader Joe bags. Cause when I see this motion here with the spread, it makes me think y'all are trying to turn Trader Joe's into a hood classic. Because what is all this, ma'am? But I digress. And I actually think hood classic is quite fitting, especially from what I seen in this video, because I think it's ghetto.
Can we please stop? We have a load of bags. We're gonna put them out gradually, okay? No, hold on. Can I get two blue?
Y'all are over there begging like y'all are addicted to the bags. They're addicted to the bags! And I'm not talking money. Y'all are in too deep. Ask for help. It's not too late. Turn away from the Trader Joe's. Turn away. Say no. I don't want y'all walking around like zombies. They snap. They don't even let you open the box.
Hold on.
Poor man. Fighting over some bags.
Can I get one?
Greedy. Do you see this lady beat the shit?
Oh my God.
Look at her. Oh. Who paw is that? With the ring. Who that? Sir, they got you in 4K. Do y'all see what do y'all see? It was never that deep for some bags. Never. You snatched it from a little kid. Then somebody grandma. That's some nice gray hair she got. Yeah, what is y'all doing? She got the whole thing. Somebody over here trying to tell her, just get one. No, she took the whole thing. And I'm trying to understand, because I'm going to run it back. How did y'all let these two old folks grade out all the way? Do y'all like this? And y'all got matcha cups. What is this? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all had all this time to do some push-ups, get your weight up, get your muscles up, and y'all getting outdone by somebody Meemaw and Pawpaw. This was not what I was expecting to see. He said here in the caption, shoppers fighting to get Trader Joe's mini striped tote bags. The situation escalated quickly. This is prime coverage of this ratchet situation at your local Trader Joe's. I'm appalled. I am. And sir, they got you in 4K. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that seen this. This comment says, this is exactly why I refuse to own a Trader Joe's tote. I'm embarrassed everybody will think I did this to get one. And that's exactly what we would think. That, and I'm glad you know. Situational awareness on point. Hate that. Those of you who didn't do that might be associated with the likes of the people who are doing this. But every video I've seen are the people who have the bags. Most of them stood in line for an extended period of time to secure the bag. They happily did it. They got sunburnt to do it. They went without using the restroom, no hydration, hopped out the bed to be up before Jesus at 2 a.m. to go stand outside at Trader Joe's. Didn't even brush their teeth yet. Not a toothbrush or a Mentos in sight. But they're at the Trader Joe's. Yeah, guilty by association. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but you're right. Others saying 100% they are all resellers. Can't confirm nor deny, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because if y'all are wilding for Trader Joe tote bags like this, for you, first off, the consumerism is doing everybody in because it actually was never this deep. But what's crazy is the time that is wasted and lost for being in these lines. And it's a new line every week. How many lines have we talked about on this channel this week that people were standing in? You're not getting that time back. And for what? A $2.99 bag? And when I'm saying I thought everybody was struggling, I'm equating that to time. I'm not just equating that to you spending $2.99 on a Trader Joe tote bag, because for most people that's pretty affordable. You know what's not affordable? You wasting your time that you're not going to get back, and somebody's Meemaw and Pawpaw knocking you over and snatching some bags out your hand. What? Others saying, I don't even blame the employee for walking away. I didn't even notice he walked away. That's how chaotic it was. Because now when he on workers' comp, because y'all done threw his hip out, all of a sudden, don't nobody know nothing. Because everybody is thirsty for a Trader Joe's mini striped bag. And I need y'all to comment down below, did y'all get secondhand embarrassment from watching this? Because this person did. And at this point, I'm getting second, third, and fourth hand embarrassment because of all the hands snatching these bags in this video. There's video after video, just in different locations, in different faces of the same action. My friends, we have a crisis. And I absolutely don't like to look at people and think they are being very robotic and zombie-like, but you can't tell me this is not creepy, zombie-like, and mindless behavior. Because why? What would be a good enough reason to act like this over some bags? Do y'all see these folks? And this comment said, y'all ain't doing nothing but reselling them. This is a Facebook listing. The Trader Joe mini canvas tote bag, new with tags, going for $30. By the way, retails for $2.99. Nonetheless, whether it's $2.99 or $30, I still can't understand the fixation, the hyper fixation of these bags. This comment here says, I feel like these videos are fake to create hype or a social experiment because everyone else is saying it wasn't ridiculous like this at their local stores. And y'all might say I'm a conspiracy theorist all you want, but do y'all not think to a certain level, certain things might be fake? Maybe I'm thinking too deep. Maybe I'm too deep. Maybe it really is what we're seeing, but my heart been broke so many times. I don't know what to believe.
One person because she stood on the line already to get her bags. We did yeah, that's what every year does. That's it. Everybody appreciate kindness, patience. Very important.
Because you got one thing over there. All of us.
Yeah, I'm
You're changing it.
There's our bag. We already I'm doing my best to
That's all
accommodate.
I'm saying.
I really am. So this should end that line. She's going to the end of this line. Okay, because there's not enough space.
So now it's like you're kind of going like that.
Correct. So this line is gonna.
All this arguing, all this back and forth. And I understand a lot of these things could be ran better. So from a customer's perspective, I can get where many of the people are coming from with their frustration. However, I think y'all are extremely too grown to be doing all this over a bag. And all the Trader Joe employees, on behalf of all of the people spiking y'all's cortisol, raising your blood pressure, I'm sorry. I don't know what these folks is thinking. I actually don't know if they're thinking because it's very robotic. But whatever's going on, I hope they wake up and unleash themselves from the shackles of Trader Joe's.
Say when we were at Trader Joe's, I asked the cashier what time we should start waiting in line for these mini tote bags. And she was like, you know, last year, some people waited at like 6 a.m. It's like 6 a.m. They're like, yeah, I think to be safe, you should wait in line at like 4 a.m. I was like, you guys open up at 8. You guys want me to wait for 4 hours for a $4 tote bag? It's crazy. I didn't listen to them, and I showed up to Trader Joe's at 7:30. And yeah, she wasn't kidding. This line is probably the craziest line I've ever seen.
All by choice, by the way, whether it was 4 o'clock, 7:30, y'all know, and he was told what would happen. He thought stuff was sweet. No Anita Baker.
Just to show you, this is the front of Trader Joe's, front door of Trader Joe's, and then the line starts wrapping around. So we're gonna walk to the very end of the line. I'm gonna have to fast forward through this part.
What in the world? Oh my God. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, it's ridiculous. Oh my! It's like mouths of people.
Okay, so I made it to the very end of the line, and we're almost to the main row. Do you guys think they're still gonna have some?
I didn't know.
You guys are all for the mini tote bag
Yeah.
thing? Okay, the line is starting to move right now.
Sir, what else you thought that was there for? A cupcake? Everybody is there about that dang bag. No shame, by the way. No shame.
And looks like some people are still making it to the back of the line. Honestly, feel bad for whoever came here to just pick up groceries today, because they're gonna have to wait in this crazy line.
And I would have went to Walmart, H-E-B, Kroger, Publix, Save-A-Lot. Do they even got Save-A-Lot? I don't know. I would have been anywhere but here. What do you mean they gonna have to wait in the line to get some groceries? Ain't no groceries. We're not gonna take. Like, why would we be waiting in a line for groceries? Because everybody else decided to get Trader Joe bags. Trader Joe's groceries ain't that good. And y'all over here pledging allegiance to Trader Joe's. Like, y'all took the oath. Talking about y'all are some dedicated Trader Joe tote bag collectors. And we gotta stop with this brand loyalty stuff. That's what got y'all in the situation y'all are in now. Any of these brands drop something and you a collector, all of a sudden you run in there to get your fix.
I just overheard a mom walk by, and she's on the phone, and she's like, I'm doing this for her.
No, she's not. Stop lying. Y'all be be lying talking about y'all are in the line for the kids. How many videos we done did? The mom swears she's in the line for her kid, right? For whatever the product is. And when she get the product, what does she do? She makes a video, I got the so-and-so, and the kid is like, oh, I'm not allowed to have it. It was for my mom. Because nowadays, the adults are just as thirsty as the kids for a lot of these things. Now, see, when a lot of people were growing up, it was just the teenagers, the kids, they had their little things, and you let them have that. There is no separation. It's a fine line, a thin line between what is for the kids and what is for the adults. Nowadays, with overconsumption and consumerism, it got all the generations in a chokehold. Even the grandmas and the granddads, you see them in the videos. They don't mind throwing their hip out for a bag. This is where we are in society. The old folks is out there frail and fragile and feisty for the same viral products that their kids and their grandkids are competing with them to get. Man, who would have known?
It's 8:15 and we made it to Bliss Dental Arts. Still got a long ways to go. The line actually developed a ton behind me though. It's 8:30 and we're almost there. People got their tote bags. It's 8:40 and we're almost to the front. So they're handing out the tote bags like this. It's 8:45 and we successfully got all 4 bags. So it took about an hour. So for everyone that camped out at 4 or 6 a.m. for these, I honestly feel bad for y'all. 12:89 for 4.
I don't feel bad for nobody who decides to get in a line, seeing a line, and walk to the end of the line, or waking up at 4 in the morning to get ahead of a line. This is not a life or death situation. And this person said, I can't say this loud enough. No store promotion will ever be worth, this is literally only because the internet told you to do something. And I agree, social media got people in a chokehold. I've been saying that though. I'm sure many people are picking up on the fact that as soon as social media says, hey, this thing is here, what happens shortly after? And this is almost, no exaggeration, a weekly thing. A weekly thing that I would love to be unleashed from the shackles of seeing, but I can't. And because I can't, I'm gonna talk about how annoying it is. And what makes it even worse is that many of these people feel that buying these items is a part of their personality. No, you're just a person that likes to buy stuff. This is not a personality characteristic. Because I'm saying this to say, who are you? Who are you? When you're not told, here's what you need to like, here's what you need to buy, here's what you need to spend your dollars on, here's what you need to waste your time standing in line to get. And here's another thing that you need to get next week. And here's another thing you need to get next month. And here's another thing you need to get. And you're in a loop. It's Trader Joe's bags right now. It also was Trader Joe bags a few months ago. Do y'all remember?
People are fighting for this.
It also was little squishy toys. Do y'all remember it?
So these are my new Neatos. I'm obsessed.
Also was Starbucks teddy bear cups. Do y'all remember?
Shopping on Starbucks Club.
It was also some hoodies just a few weeks ago. Do y'all remember? Acting here like some sardines. Cause I remember every time it was Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em.
At this line of scalpers.
I remember all these things that you need to hurry up, run, don't walk, to go get all these things. Do you remember? I think that's just a coincidence. And I left a lot of stuff out. Depending on what your algorithm shows you, you're seeing stuff every day that you need to run and don't walk to go spend your money on, that you have a limited amount of. Could this be why consumerism has so many people in a chokehold? The constant spending, mindlessly, lack of financial literacy to go along with that, the lack of people understanding that I had to clock in X amount of hours to get this one thing. But no, don't think about it, because you need this now and everybody else is getting it. It's the FOMO. It's the dopamine. It's that feel-good feeling when you first get your hands on that one thing that social media has told you is viral and you need it. Because if you don't have it, what are you doing? Who are you? Don't forget, none of this stuff is making you who you are. It's making companies rich. Making companies rich is making you go to work to buy more stuff. If you happily want to buy more stuff, mindlessly, hey, we all got a choice to make in life.
Now, I'm going to be very careful in how I talk about this because I'm irritated, but the fun that came with shopping at Trader Joe's, finding out there's a bag, going to get your bag, then you're like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna decorate this bag? Like, that's what I would do. Y'all know I would come on here and just talk about my bags all day. Now I have to wait in a line.
Now, I already know this finna first world problems, and not just that. Do we not have other things going on besides this being the thing that is pushing us over the edge, having to stand in line for unnecessary bags? Is that where we are?
Wrapped around the garage for about 15 minutes or so. I waited for about 15 minutes. I'm thinking this is just to get in. I'm thinking this is just to get into the store. No, the bag that was wrapped around was just to purchase the bags that just dropped. And as I'm looking in this line, like, I'm seeing people with their friends, their family, by themselves, and then I just see a whole bunch of resellers. And again, I'm trying to say this in the nicest way possible. You can tell who's a reseller.
Tell me how you know. Tell me how you know. How do you know? Y'all comment down below. I'm interested. I'm interested. How do you know? I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to the answer, actually. I'm intrigued.
They're coming in rude, pushing people around, pushing me around, and trying to negotiate with Trader Joe's employees about the bag. Like, oh no, can I get more than this amount? Like, you know, is there gonna be left over? I wanna get more. Literally trying to negotiate even though they set a limit.
It sounds like somebody who's addicted to the product. It's giving fiend. Like, it's giving. It is. This isn't normal for anybody. This is not normal. And I get she's trying to say, no, it's the resellers. It's the resellers. They're ruining it for everybody else that just wants to participate in overconsumption, because we already got bags at home that are reusable. We ain't reusing them. We just collectors. But it's the resellers. They're ruining our experience, and I have to stand in a line for a bag that I don't need more of. And woe is me. This is where we are. Y'all are serious. Y'all are serious. This is scary. People are him.
I'm an earrings gone. And there's people that are.
And they're not coming by themselves. They're coming in groups of 4s and 5s, all coming just to buy the bag.
And so are you. And so are, like, what is going on here? See, the thing with, I'm noticing something. The thing with the Trader Joe bag collectors or the resellers is there's a hierarchy. There is. And I've been noticing it in the last multiple Trader Joe's videos I've been doing, because I've been doing them for, it's probably been a couple of years now, talking about these stupid bags. But I'm noticing the regular consumers have this thing against the resellers. And they're like,
y'all are messing it up for us, and we want the bags, and you're coming 5 deep. We can't get more for our collection. I just wanted one for my kids, and y'all are greedy.
okay, cool. And the resellers, money is green just like your money is green. And last time I checked, that's all that Trader Joe's really cared about was the money. But there's this thing where they're like, no, we're coming here to overconsume the bags. We're just coming to overconsume bags that we don't need, because she's saying she has a collection. And they're coming here to sell the bags. How do you look down on a person that's doing the same thing as you? They just getting rid of it to more people like you. Do y'all not see what's going on? Y'all are the same people that if you don't get the bag, you will pay $30. Hello? Like, you're creating and facilitating the environment for them to flourish. It's coming from, the call is coming from inside the house. How do y'all not see it? They wouldn't be out there doing it if you wouldn't buy it from them.
The bag is already up online. Mind you, it just dropped at 8. It's already up online for $60 for a set of 4. And then I saw another one where it was $100 for a set of 4.
And somebody gonna buy it. And I believe she knows that. I believe she really knows somebody will buy it.
The bag is $2.99, okay? The bag is $2.99. I'm just over it. Like, it's just not fun. It's just not fun anymore. And it's like, now I have to like rush to get this bag.
I have to rush to get this bag. I have to rush to get a bag. Let me look around. Magnifying glass working. Symone, look around. Put my glasses on. Actually, glasses and magnifying glass. Cause last I checked, Symone don't own no bag. Symone don't got a Trader Joe's bag. Symone didn't stand in line for no bag. You watching, you may have, but there's many of us that did not stand in line or have to stand in line for a bag. You wanna know why? Because a bag is not a life necessity. Sure, there might be other things that people acquire, go shop for, fine. Whether you have to stand in line for those things or not, debatable. Things that might sound normal to stand in line for, maybe a line at the grocery store because you went grocery shopping for your household. Maybe there's a line at the gas station. You're trying to pay for your gas. Maybe you're at a line trying to pay for your utilities. Got you. That makes plenty of sense. Maybe you're even at a line picking up your kids from school. That makes sense. Sometimes lines and you being in them makes total sense. I could even go as far as to say, maybe you're stuck in traffic. But to say you had to stand in line for a bag, we're just being absurd. And this level of absurdity, it needs to be studied. It really needs to be studied. And I need to know, is it these phones? Is it the phones that make y'all say some of the statements y'all say and everybody's supposed to get jiggy with it? Because I can't get jiggy with this, man. What we supposed to do with this?
Because specifically, I feel like when they drop tote bags or the mini lunch bags, which I use the lunch bags all the time. When they drop those mini canvas bags, all hell breaks loose. And I'm just irritated. Like,
and you were there when it broke loose. You don't see the connection and y'all be right there.
I don't know if I'm more irritated about the fact that they've already posted them online or the fact that I got pushed around. And there's like no way you can really stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stop what someone's gonna do. But to me, it just takes away the fun of Trader Joe.
Maybe just don't go in the line where you've seen the social proof online, on TikTok, everywhere, that it's going to get rowdy over these dumb bags. Maybe just don't go maybe just say, hey, I got some bags like you just said. I don't need no more. But no, do y'all do that? No. You say, I need more. This ain't enough. More bag me, please, Trader Joe's. Are we really acting like we don't know what happens? And I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying, are we going to act like we don't know and then say, I got pushed around for a bag I didn't need? Because at any point, if you feel danger in any situation, especially one that you put yourself in, you can walk away. Nobody is making you stay in the line for the bag to get pushed around, shoved around. You can say enough is enough. You got the right, but y'all don't execute it. You just stand there and then get on the internet saying, I got pushed around and blah, blah. And girl, you better not have did all of that and at the end of this video say you got this bag, because you're gonna blow my lid. And I be trying to be gentle with what I be thinking, because I understand that the consumerism and the advertisements and everything got people in a chokehold. But I just feel like we have so many other things going on. And this is the thing that people want to line up for. This is the thing that people want to be outraged about, that they want to give their time and energy to. And I strongly dislike it. I really do. I hate to see people moving like this. Like robots, consumeristic robots.
But yeah, I mean, you guys can go online and see how much they're charging for the bags. Granted, I have bags that I don't use that I've debated, oh, like, let me just sell it online. I would never sell it online for $100.
But you stand in line for more bags, getting pushed around, and come complaining to social media about that when you got bags you ain't used. Like, make it make sense, y'all. Like, please, make it make sense. Do you hear yourselves? It's exhausting. I'm not even a Trader Joe's. And I think certain jobs, after seeing how y'all act, there's no way I feel I would be a good fit for the team. And Trader Joe's is one of those places, because what do you mean every couple of months y'all run the same play on people and they act like this? And I gotta be there to deal with it? Annoyed wouldn't even be the word. And Target on the list too, and Starbucks. Trader Joe's, Starbucks, and Target. Absolutely not. No.
Okay. And I only have one set to sell. Like, I don't have dozens of sets of bags. Like, I would just have one. And honestly, I would just want to make sure that it covers shipping, and if it's discontinued, like maybe like another $5 extra. But to try to get $60 out of people for a $2.99 bag, like, let's be for real.
And I was waiting to see, did she get this bag? She said this: Trader Joe's resellers get on my nerves, but I'll show my mini striped canvas bag later. Oh, sorry. Canvas bags, plural. The first comment here says, Trader Joe's crew member here. So exhausted. I believe you. I'm sorry. Another saying, reselling should be illegal. It's getting out of hand. Y'all comment and tell me if you agree. Others saying, do not support resellers. And others saying nothing is fun anymore because resellers and TikTok blowing everything up. And I'm currently on eBay, y'all, and I wanted to see how much are these bags being sold for? This seller here is able to sell a set of 4 for $109.95. Additionally, they have already sold 32 and they are almost out. Another person here able to sell a set of 4 for $55.98. Mind you, this is a piece for each of the sets, and they hit you with that $2.98 delivery, but you know, tomato tomato. And they have sold 56 sets, but you can save up to 9% when you buy more. You know, just buy more. It's not a big deal, right? Or maybe we can look at the other option, where this person has sold the new Trader Joe's striped canvas mini tote sets of 4 for $59.95, and they've sold 50 sets. I am showing you all this, and there's multiple people selling these sets and making bank. This person right here was even able to sell 109 sets for $70.95, selling them for 4 a piece. Mind you, these were $2.99 a piece. Why are they able to sell these? Why? And I understand people say resellers are the problem, but why are people so thirsty for something that's a non-necessity? We need to talk about that first. Whether you're standing in the line to get it yourself or you're buying it from a reseller online, because they're selling. They are selling. And who is to blame for this sort of reaction from consumers? Is it the brands for them always releasing a new bag every summer, spring, and winter? Or should the consumers be held accountable for participating in these activities? Have Trader Joe's mini striped tote bags become the new status symbol in 2026 for the summer? Because maybe it is something to flex on social media and say, you don't have this.
I ended up with 2 green, 2 pink, and 2 blue. I was not planning on taking that many, but once everyone handed them to me, I didn't know what to do. So I went to checkout and said, yep, this is it. People before I got there were clawing at each other and almost hackling each other to get their hands on these. That's weird. This only happened because people were just passing off their extras because you were only allowed to get 8. I was totally fine leaving without one. I ended up with 6. Crazy times.
I agree. And it just seems to get crazier because maybe people are just easily influenced. It has to be social media.
This is how easily influenced I am. I did not even know these bags were a thing, but when I saw everybody else swarming them, wanting them, I immediately was like, I obviously need them too because everybody else wants them so bad.
And that should tell y'all a lot. When people say they only got it because everybody else wanted something so bad, this is what I mean by like the mindless spending. If you'll do this for a $2.99 bag, what else? A car? A house? You might be saying, Symone, that's too deep. You're taking it too far. It actually is that deep. Because what do you mean you just did it because everybody else did it? And we have something so powerful. It's called a brain. And if we use it and the critical thinking skills that we've developed, we can make a real difference. And we don't have to do something because everybody else did it. We just do it because we wanted to do it. There's a difference.
I got them in every single color. These are the new Trader Joe's bags. They're the mini version. They're only $2.99, but I thought these would be so cute to even like take on the beach, but also gift ideas. Like if you stuff it with paper like and stuff and then put gifts in there, they're so cute. But yeah, I had no idea that these came out today. I guess I lived under a rock, but I had to buy them because everybody else was buying them.
And it's crazy, she dang near said the same thing as what was on the Trader Joe's website, as it being a good gift. Same thing that was on the website. It's almost like Trader Joe's knows what the people who weren't planning to even get the bag would say they would use the bag for after buying the bag that they mindlessly got because they seen everybody else getting it. How peculiar. But I need to know one thing. What do y'all think about all this? Are y'all over Trader Joe's bags or are you a huge fan? How do you feel about seeing people lined up all hours of the morning to get these Trader Joe striped tote bags? Is overconsumption and consumerism doing us in? Or is this just our new normal and a new hobby for people? If you want to fight about it, you know what to do in the comments. But we got to start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.